Welcome to the 2022 SBE membership meeting live from Las Vegas at the NAB show. The SBE WEBxtra is sponsored by Catrine. Unique experience, individual solutions, reliable performance with a passion to connect. Streaming connectivity is provided by Max Connect Wireless. The 2022 SBE membership meeting is sponsored by Blackmagic Design, leading the creative video revolution.
Welcome to the 2022 Spring Membership Meeting of the Society of Broadcast Engineers. We're happy to see all of you, and personally, I'm really thrilled to see you all in person. Immediately following the meeting, we hope you will stay for a reception open to members and friends of the SBE held just downstairs in W211, W212. Food and beverages are provided. There are several attendance sheets circulating the room. Please be sure you have signed one of them before you leave. If you haven't, raise your hand and we'll get one over to you. To begin our meeting, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize a strong supporter of the SBE that is sponsoring today's membership meeting, Blackmagic Design. They've been a sustaining member of the SBE since 2012, and we are very pleased to have them with us as our meeting sponsor. Thanks to their sponsorship, the first 125 entering the meeting today received SBE logoed tote bags. And we will be giving away some great prizes later in the meeting. You must be present to win, so be sure to stay for all the prizes if you can. With us today from Blackmagic Design are Bob Caniglia, Director of Sales Operations Americas, and Kerry DeBauer, Head of Communications for Live Production Americas. Bob, please join me at the podium. This way.
Need this?
Watch the box.
Oh yeah, I don't have to stand on it, I don't think.
No, that's good.
It's great to be back. Thanks, everybody. I don't know, this might be my 10th. Well, I guess it would have been 10 if we didn't have 2 years off. But it's great to be back. Great to see everybody in person. It's actually been very cool to see as many people that came back. So I'm sure next year will be even busier, but this is a great new building and it's great to be part of it. And thanks again for having us, and we look forward to seeing raffle winners later. Thank you.
Careful. Thank you, Bob and Kerry, for joining us today and for your company support. Bob will join us later to help with the prize drawings. With us today are most of the members of the National SBE Board of Directors, volunteers who contribute their time, expertise, and energy to the Society through service on its governing body. Please stand as I call your name. National Directors include Steve Brown, Roz Clark, Kirk Harnack, Julieta Ibishiba, Jeff Juniette, Charles Ched Kaler, Tom McGinley, Gary Morrill, Dave Reitner, Shane Tovin, Dan Wheely, and Fred Willard. Our officers this year are Vice President Ted Hand, Secretary Kevin Trueblood, and Treasurer Jason Ornelas. Completing our board, definitely. Completing our board is immediate past President Wayne Pacina. Wayne's here somewhere. Please show all of our national board members your appreciation for their service. You already did that. We are very pleased to welcome several special guests in attendance with us today. Beginning over 30 years ago, the SBE entered into affiliation relationships with broadcast engineering organizations located throughout the world. These organizations share a mission similar to the SBE. The first affiliation, established in 1991, was with AMITRA, the Professional Association for Radio and Television Engineers in Mexico. We are honored to have the president of AMITRA, Mr. Miguel Angel Gonzalez, with us today. President Gonzalez, please stand so we may recognize you. Not know where it is. We also have several guests with us from NAB Leadership Foundation Technology Apprentice Program. On Saturday, April 23rd, this group of fellows in the Technology Apprentice Program graduated from their program. The program is designed to give college students and recent grads the hands-on training and personal connections for a successful broadcast engineering career. We are happy to participate each year with the NAB Education Foundation and their Technical Apprentice Program. In addition to attending the NAB show, the TAP group participates in educational programs, facility tours, summer work internships at radio and television stations across the United States. They also have the opportunity to earn a certification from the SBE at the end of their apprenticeship. Each participant looks forward to being employed in a broadcast technical capacity following their apprenticeship. Our executive director, Jim Ragsdale, was able to welcome these talented folks to the broadcast industry yesterday at their concluding program. With us today are this year's TAP participants. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand so we may recognize you. Over there. We look forward to seeing all of the TAP participants employed within the broadcast industry in the near future. Several past presidents of the SBE are attending the show this week and are in the room with us today. Please stand as I introduce you. Jim Leifer, 2017 to 2019. Ralph Hogan, 2011 to 2013. Chris Shearer, 2005, 2007, and Chuck Kelly, 1993 to 1995. Are there any others I missed? Everybody? I want to take this opportunity to mention, go ahead. I want to take this opportunity to mention the recent loss of past President Terry Bond, who served as president from 1995 to 1997. Providing legal services and regulatory guidance to the SBE beginning in January 2022. SBE's new regulatory co-counsels, Co Ramsey and Stephen Hartzell, who unfortunately couldn't be with us today. The Ennis Educational Foundation Trust is a charitable arm of the SBE. Since 1980, the Trust has awarded scholarships totaling more than $137,000 to 97 individuals seeking to advance their education in the broadcast engineering field. And since 1991, has conducted more than 75 regional educational workshops across the country. The Ennis Trust is governed by 3 trustees appointed by the SBE Board of Directors. Gentlemen, please stand as I introduce you. Douglas Garlinger, from Chapter 25, who is, I think, not here today. Tony Peterly from Chapter 53. Dale Sherbring from Chapter 46. That's all of them here. Manufacturers and suppliers of broadcast equipment, transmitters, software, and services have been an important part of the SBE since its beginnings in 1964. Known as sustaining members, these companies, as well as consulting firms, broadcast companies, and others, provide financial support, educational programming resources, and volunteer leadership to the SBE at all levels. We are pleased to recognize a company today that is marking its 25th year as an SBE sustaining member, Comrex. Comrex has been an important supporter of SBE, serving many times as a major sponsor of the SBE events at this meeting and our fall national meeting. We are pleased to have Chris Crump, Senior Director of Sales and Marketing, here to accept the recognition for Comrex. Chris, please join me at the podium. Thank you. Do it that way.
Do the formal photo here.
All right.
A nice laurel and hearty handshake.
Yeah, I'll look tall.
One more, please. Thank you.
All right. I guess we're going over.
Don't be cruel.
Yes, you can if you would like. Go ahead. You go.
I'm going to keep it brief. When I joined Comrex in 2004, I found out that they became a sustaining member in 1997. And I was like, are you guys nuts? You've been around since 1961. You should have been sponsoring this organization as a sustaining member for much, much longer. And if I had had their ear before then, or if we could make it retroactive, I would. Mainly because I think this is a great organization. I've got a lot of great friends here, and I'm not just a sponsor, I'm a member. And a certified member. And I'd like to thank Chris Scherer for being my sponsor. Let me clarify, my SBE sponsor. And also Terry Bond, who wrote my test, and who was a great friend, and actually gave me a reason to continue to educate myself, because I really found out that by becoming certified, how much I really don't know, and how much I have to learn. And this is a great organization for it. So we're always going to be a sponsor. Thank you for this award. Appreciate it.
It's great to see the strong attendance today. I hope you'll stop by the SBE booth in the North Hall lobby during the show and say hello to members of the National Board of Directors and our staff. I'm sure a number of you are attending your first NAB show and first national SBE meeting. I would like to invite any of you that are attending your first SBE membership meeting to please stand. Anybody? People over there? Again, welcome to all of our first-time attendees. There are also some longtime members of the SBE in attendance, and we would like to recognize the long-tenured who are present. If you have a member number lower than 5,000, please stand. I know Dick's right there. Thank each of you for being here and for your long relationship with the SBE. We're pleased to have a number of our national staff from Indianapolis and elsewhere with us supporting our efforts this week. We appreciate their hard work and dedication, not only here, but on a daily basis, year-round on our behalf. With us today are Certification Director Megan Clapp, Sustaining Membership Director Debbie Hennessy, Education Director Kathy Oroz, RJ Russell, Frequency Coordination Manager, Member Communications Director Chris Scherer, and Executive Director Jim Ragsdale. Scott Jones, our Membership Database Manager, is back in Indianapolis holding down the fort. Thanks to our daily exhibit booth sponsors, we are giving away a $200 Amazon gift card each day on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday this week. Visitors to the SBE booth have been putting their business cards in the bowl to enter the daily drawing. To help me draw the winner for today's prize, please welcome Karen Johnson, Chairman and Principal Owner of Link Up Communications Corporation, our Monday booth sponsor. Wow.
Don't do it. Shake it. All right. Technology Associates. Peter Lundquist. Is he here?
You don't have to be here. Say the winner does not need to be present to win, but if you're here, come up. All right. You want a picture?
Oh, he is here.
Yep.
Yeah.
A picture? Give me the card.
Okay.
There you go. I'll hand it back to you.
You're so cordial, Andy. Give me that.
Congratulations. Be sure to stop by the SBE booth tomorrow and enter to win Tuesday's $200 Amazon gift card courtesy of Blackmagic Design. We will have several brief reports updating us on the SBE activities from some of our officers and committee chairs. First up is SBE Secretary Kevin Trueblood.
All right, I get to go first. Since the last annual meeting presented virtually back on October 18th, 2021, the Society of Broadcast Engineers conducted a special Board of Directors meeting to approve the selection of the new regulatory co-counsel. The regular winter executive committee meeting was then on January 22nd. It was also held virtually, and there was a special Board of Directors meeting held virtually February 28th. And the spring meeting of the Board of Directors was actually held yesterday right here in Las Vegas. The Executive Committee is going to meet next on Saturday, June 25th in Indianapolis, and the full board will meet again September 28th. That's in Liverpool, New York, during the SBE National Meeting, held in conjunction with the SBE Chapter 22 Broadcast and Technology Expo. The SBE completed 2021 with a membership of 4,242. Membership has climbed to 4,374 with a net gain of 132 since the beginning of this year. Members are located in every U.S. state, Puerto Rico, Guam, Saipan, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and in more than 20 other countries. The Society has 114 chapters with 112 in the United States and 2 in Hong Kong. And Madam President, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Kevin. Now I invite Treasurer Jason Ornelas to come forward to deliver his report.
There's lots of numbers, so just be prepared. The SBE completed 2021 with revenue of $1,370,075, expenses of $1,043,386 for a net income of $326,689. The value of SBE's checking, savings, and investments at the end of 2021 totaled $1,989,963. There are also assets of $40,519 in office furniture, equipment, depreciation, and amortization. The SBE has no debt and total liabilities and net assets of $2,030,482. Through March 31st, 2022, the revenue is on budget while expenses are below budget. The SBE's investments and savings per the Society Board approved financial policy are designated to maintain financial stability for future production, capital improvements, projects that benefit the Society's membership and rainy day needs. SBE's finances remain in very good condition. Madam President, that concludes my report.
To bring us an update on our membership recruitment effort, please welcome Membership Committee Chair Steve Brown.
The annual SBE membership drive is now underway with the theme Expand Your Network, Join the SBE. It began March 1st and runs through May 31st. Through March 31st, a total of 91 new members have joined the Society. Of those, 25 were recruited by 23 current members and are now entered into the membership drive prize drawing. While an individual does not need a sponsor to join the SBE, we encourage you to take advantage of the chance to be rewarded. Make sure your name is entered on the sponsors line of the application for each new member that you recruit. There's still plenty of time during the drive for each of us to recruit a new member. There are many people working in media technology today that we can reach out to. Each time you recruit a new member between March 1st and May 31st, Your name goes into the drawing. If you recruit a sustaining member, your name goes into the drawing 5 times. And if you recruit 3 or more regular or associate members, or 1 sustaining member, you will also receive a membership upgrade to SBE Member Plus. If you're already a Member Plus member, your prize will be carried over to 2023. The grand prize winner will receive an expense-paid trip to the SBE National Meeting in Syracuse, New York this September, held in conjunction with Chapter 22 Expo. We will present 2 chapters with the Golden Recruiter Award at the national meeting. This award recognizes the 2 chapters that have recruited the most members during the drive. There are quite a few other prizes that were donated by SBE sustaining members. You can see that list at the SBE website. In addition to those prizes, every sponsor will receive $5 off the 2023 SBE membership renewal fee for each new member recruited, up to a maximum of $25. Thinking about becoming a member? Membership applications can be submitted online at sbe.org, or the application may be sent by mail or fax to the national office. But since you're attending the NAB show this year, come to the SBE booth, which is downstairs near the entrance to the North Hall, and you can join while you're here. Just for joining during the NAB show, you'll get $25 in SBE store bucks to use on other purchases at the SBE booth. And be sure to include the name of the SBE member that sponsors you on your membership application. Madam President, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Steve. Providing educational opportunities to our members is an important part of the mission of SBE. I invite Education Committee Chair Gary Morrill to give us a brief update on the Society's educational programs.
The Education Committee is proud to report that our 2022 numbers continue to increase from the previous year as they have throughout the pandemic. As of April 1st, there have been 875 registrants for live webinars and 1,816 registrants from all sources. These numbers show an increase from the previous year, reporting 722 registrants for live webinars and 1,312 from all sources. These increases can be attributed in part to opening registration for all 8 modules of the CBNT-CBNE Study Topics webinar series. This 8-part series presented by Wayne Pacina kicked off at the beginning of April. It will run through August. There were 136 participants for the live presentation of the first module. The final webinar will discuss CERT preview and taking the exam. As a follow-up to each module, Wayne is contributing an article to Radio World magazine. A new Zoom webinar platform was put in place at the beginning of this year. This platform provides enhanced abilities for a variety of presentation capabilities. The SBE Mentor Program reached a milestone. It now involves 109 participants. Of that number, 49 are mentors, 60 are mentees. 29 of these mentees are involved in the Technical Professional Training Program. The TPT program, in its second year, has welcomed 9 new mentees already this year. The goal of this program is to support training of new entrants to the field of broadcast technology. The 2022 Ennis Workshop schedule kicked off in January at the Mississippi Association of Broadcasters show in Biloxi. The South Carolina Broadcasters Association was scheduled to host in January, but they postponed their workshop until 2023. The Michigan Association of Broadcasters hosted our first virtual Ennis this March. New Orleans will host an Ennis workshop on June 2nd as part of the Louisiana Association of Broadcasters meeting. Minneapolis is interested in hosting an Ennis this fall, and Michigan is going to host an in-person Ennis on November 9th at their career fair event. The 2022 Leadership Development is going to take place August 3rd through the 5th in Atlanta. The class registration has reached capacity at 28 participants. A waiting list that currently has 2 individuals has been developed so spots can be filled in case of any cancellations. Dr. Frank Bianchi will conduct this year's course. Dr. Bianchi is a professor of management at the Fall School of Business at Anderson University. He holds a Bachelor of Science and a Master of Science in Chemical Engineering, as well as an Executive MBA and Doctorate of Education. Dr. Bianchi replaces Rodney Vanderveer, a professor of organizational leadership and supervision at Purdue University, who presented our course for many years. Madam President, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Gary. The program of certification has been a core part of SBE mission since 1975, providing an update on the Society's certification program. And to recognize a number of our local volunteers is Ralph Hogan, National Certification Committee Chair.
Recertification applications and promoting the certification program with their local members. This year, there are a number of chairmen that are celebrating their anniversaries. Their names are being scrolled on the screen. To save time, I will not read all of the names, only those who have said that they would be here to receive their plaque or pin at this meeting. When I call your name, please come to the podium and wait for photos. Celebrating 15 years as the certification chairman on Chapter 34, Elvire, and I'm not going to mess your last name up, sorry, Elvire, please come up. And Chapter 85, Britt Lockhart, celebrating 10 years on the National Certification Committee is Hal Neller. Thank you, gentlemen. The National Certification Committee is comprised of 12 active members. If you are here, please stand as I call your name. Chris Alexander, Jim Bernier, Dane Erickson, Doug Garlinger, Hal Neller, Roy Pennington, David Priester, Rick Ryan, Joe Snelson, Shane Troven, and Larry Wilkins. Thank you very much for the time that you put in annually on the certification program. These committee members met Saturday night to discuss a number of agenda items that we have on the plate for this next year. Among those items was an update on the announcement that we made last year regarding the new CERT preview program. We hope that to have it released later this year. The new version will be web-based and will be able to receive real-time updates, something we have not been able to do in the past, which has caused problems with cross-platform computers with Macs and Windows-based systems. So this will be a thing of the past with the new CERT preview program. This has also promoted a more intense overhaul of all of our question databases. In order to do this, we will bring in subject matter experts from outside of the certification committee and utilize SBE members to help create additional real-world questions in the world of broadcast engineering. Our exams are created from actual situations that you encounter on a day-to-day basis at your stations. This is what makes our certification program unique. It's based upon actual experience. In the past, those questions were created by members of the National Certification Committee utilizing outside input, and we will obtain questions in a timely manner and from a wider range of situations to update our databases. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Ralph. We appreciate the efforts of all of our local certification chairs and all those who serve in chapter leadership positions. We have many folks participating in the mentor program within the SBE. Pierre Jaspar, a member of the committee, is here to recognize the mentors and mentees. Pierre, please come forward to recognize the mentors and mentees.
And as Gary said earlier, the 2022 SBE Mentor Program reached a milestone this year. We had 109 total participants, 49 mentors, and 60 mentees. Of the mentees, 29 are involved in the Technical Professional Training, also known as TPT, which was created last year. And 9 new mentees were welcomed to the program this year. We have a number of our members, mentees, and mentors in attendance today, and we would like to recognize them. So if you want to stand up and... Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Pierre. On Saturday, the annual Ennis Workshop presented by the SBE was held as part of the NAB Broadcast Engineering and IT Conference. This program is organized, moderated, and presented by volunteers and always draws an enthusiastic crowd. We'd like to recognize 2 volunteers who organized and moderated this year's excellent program and invite them to stand. Please join me in thanking them for their efforts, Tom Mickelson and Stan Moot. Gentlemen, we appreciate the work you both have contributed to make the Ennis program here at the NAB show possible. The cutting-edge content provided a great beginning to this year's NAB Broadcast Engineering and IT Conference. Our sincere thanks to both of you. Today, here at the 2022 NAB show, the Society of Broadcast Engineers presented the SBE John H. Madison Award for Lifetime Achievement, which recognizes and pays tribute to individuals for their dedication, lifelong achievement, and outstanding contribution to broadcast engineering. Nominees are SBE members in good standing and have been active for 40 years or more in the broadcast engineering industry or a closely affiliated field that benefits broadcast engineering. Nominations can be made by any member of the SBE and will include the endorsement of 3 other SBE members. There is no more than 1 recipient per calendar year. The recipient for 2022 is Marty Faubel. Marty retired in December 2020 from the position of Vice President of Engineering for Hearst Television, in charge of the engineering and operations and staffs for 33 television stations. Unfortunately, Marty was unable to join us this evening for the award presentation, so we conspired with some of his peers to get him to the SBE booth this morning for a presentation. Quite a nice turnout for that. We are almost to the end of our meeting, but first we have some great prizes to award thanks to our sponsor, Blackmagic Design. To draw the winning tickets, please welcome Secretary Kevin Trubla and Bob Caniglia, Blackmagic Design Director of Sales Operations Americas, to the podium.
All right. So this is why we all stayed, right? All right, so as Andrea said, we have some great prizes to give away, and Bob, thanks to you and the people at Blackmagic Design for providing the sponsorship of the SBE membership meeting again this year and made all of these prizes possible. And if you haven't visited the Blackmagic Design exhibit booth yet, they have an awesome one. It's like, I think probably bigger than it ever has been at the front of the lower level at the North Hall, booth N302. You really can't miss it. Be sure to pay a visit, and yeah, let's go give out some prizes. So, a blue prize drawing ticket was given to each of you when you entered the meeting room. If you did not get a ticket, speak now or forever hold your peace. Raise your hand, we'll get you one. All right, so I need an assistant. Where are the tickets? Oh, okay, cool. This is the part where I have to ad-lib. If there was a teleprompter, it'd say vamp.
No problem. I'll start tap dancing.
Actually, I think this box could do pretty well
Do a
on
little
tap
soft
dancing.
shoe, for sure.
Yeah. All right. So up first, we've got 2 of the SBE logo hats, and you do need to be present to win these prizes. So we've got 2 of these. Are you drawing that one out? All right. All right, we got 009313. We got one? 9313. You got it? All right, fantastic. I'm from Florida, and these things are essential this time of year. Go well. All right, next one. I'm going to let you do that one. All right, next one. This is also for an SBE hat. All right. 009393.
Winner.
We got one? Fantastic. I know that guy. All right, and these prizes do keep getting better, too. But that hat's pretty awesome. Enjoy that, Roger.
Act like you won something big. There you go. Go ahead, Kevin.
All right, we got 3 $25 gift cards that are redeemable to any of the popular restaurants like Olive Garden, Longhorn, Smokehouse, Yard House, and Bahama Breeze. So you got quite a few to choose from here. So these are 3. We are giving away a total of 3. So first one goes to 009324. 9324. We got a winner back there. All right, up next, we need another one. All right. 009341. 9341. This is for another one of the gift cards. We got a winner? Gary. All right, one more. We got this $25 gift card. 009329. 9329. All right. Fantastic.
His first year, first prize. Yeah. I paid attention.
Okay. So, we're going to start taking it up a notch. We got up first a $250 Amazon gift card, which will buy a few things, I'm sure, or one thing, or part of a thing.
All right, I'll do it.
009367. 009367. All right, Tony. Okay.
You can make everyone else's birthday too. Thank you.
All right, let's see. I think I lost my place. We are now we're not at the camera yet, are we? We are at the camera? Okay. I was getting way ahead of myself. Okay, so here we go. We are giving away this beautiful Blackmagic Studio Camera 4K Pro. I'm sure you've got a lot of details to say about that thing other than just it's awesome, and it is awesome, and somebody's going to go home with this thing. Yeah, I could read all of that, but we'll be here all day. All right, so.
They're going to love French.
Exactly. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot of French. I'd murder the accent. All right, this is going to go to 0093884. 009384. Do you have to be present to win? Hey! We got a winner. All right, Mike. Yeah, that's going to be great. I have no idea. All right, congratulations. Mike Norton from Wisconsin. All right. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations to all of our winners. And Bob, thanks again. And to Blackmagic Design for sponsoring this year's SBE membership meeting. Andrea is going to close things out for us. Thank you again.
Kevin got to do all the fun stuff there. Man. All right. In closing. So thanks, Kevin and Bob, and congratulations to all the winners. As mentioned earlier, the 2022 SBE National Meeting will be held in Liverpool, New York on September 28th and 29th. We'll be at the Ramada by Wyndham, formerly known as the Hilton, in Liverpool, New York, where we'll join the SBE 22 Broadcast and Technology Expo, which runs September 28th and 29th. Our local host is SBE Chapter 22. All of you are invited to attend. Our thanks to everyone for attending today and to our sponsor, Blackmagic Design, for its generous support of today's meeting. The SBE member reception begins downstairs in a little bit in rooms W211 and 212. Food and beverages are provided. We'll be giving away over 20 great prizes during the reception, so be sure to attend. Thank you so much for all being here today. Enjoy the rest of the show. I declare the meeting adjourned.
This has been the 2022 SBE membership meeting live from Las Vegas at the NAB show. The SBE WEBxtra is sponsored by Catrine. Unique experience, individual solutions, reliable performance with a passion to connect. Streaming connectivity is provided by Max Connect Wireless. The 2022 SBE membership meeting is sponsored by Blackmagic Design, leading the creative video revolution.